Let me take you through my idea for the Grand Tanker Car Commission Inspection and Strategy Petroleum Base Inspection Investigations by Adam Nugent, dated January 7th, 2026. We have Strategy for Base Investigations by Adam John Rosenberger. Here we'll go to Slideshow from the beginning. And then Strategy for Petroleum Base Investigation by Adam Nugent Rosenberger, preface. U.S. Army Training Doctrine publication applies to skill levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, MOS 92F. Forms of task summaries, standard training objectives, supervisors, quick access, qualified soldier publication, U.S. Active Army, National Guard of the United States, U.S. Army Reserve, otherwise, Army Training Doctrine, TRADOC, and copies to U.S. Army Combined Army Support Command Doctrine, Training Directorate, Sustained Division Petroleum Water Lab Branch, Fort Lee, VA, Virginia, 23801-1511. And this shows the standard training publication for the Soldier's Manual Training for Military Occupational Specialist Petroleum Supply Specialist Skill Level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shows what is contained in the Field Expedition book, which is Expedition Form DA Form 5165R, and before evaluation in the firearms of 8.5-inch 11 paper, more than 9 soldiers, evaluating more than 9 soldiers in the evaluation. During and after violations, no-goes, and so what it does is shows the Form 5165R Field Expedition Squad Book, sheet number, user application, and the task number, title, go and no-go, status, highs, soldier name. These are the checklist. Here's an out view. So the task number goes here, no-go are on the checklist, and then the soldier's name goes in there. Louisiana oil gas laws, $1 million insurance permits on each of the custody oil handling. And then we go back to the Field Expedition book and the soldier's name, status no-go, and the task number, title. And then we move on to, we have a list of, these are, as you can see, I can point to one of them. These are a list of all the petroleum task lists. I got these off of the Army Petroleum Distribution. So these tasks, such as composite supplementing the platoon headquarters or petroleum distribution, would be put, the task number gets put in this column right here with the title, number, and name, and then the soldier's name, no-go task list. And then we go back to this. There's several different tanker farms, bulk petroleum, basic hydraulic pipelines, host names. This can be found on my website, charterconductor.com. As you can see in the link, you can download it or you can view it. And so I haven't read them all yet, but I have read the AIPD collection, backhoe loader, petroleum pipeline operators, provided fire and emergency support. And there's about, this shows standard publications in the strategic petroleum standard training publication 10/2092F 15 SMTG show the DA forms, request issuing tournaments, daily issue petroleum products, all of the petroleum tanker form DA forms, DA pamphlets, Department of Defense forms, fuel sales, supply, tanker margin, inspection receivings, field manuals, other types. So here's the hands-on evaluation to the Field Expedition Guidebook. Shows the score, pass or fail, task number, date, task and title, hands-on evaluation, before evaluation, during an evaluation, preface, and then it goes over to the soldier's manual, shows the direction, general task, summary, soldier responsibility, NCO, self-development, standard training publication, commanders, training responsibility, chapter training 1, subject area codes, duty positions, task collection, hierarchy, shows skill level number 1 in the task in the front of it, and then task number in front of it. For skill level 1 general products, and so that would go on the Field Expedition. The name and the title of that would go in skill level 1. Skill level 2 tanker cars. Skill level 3 subject area. There's 4 subject areas to skill level 1 general petroleum operation tank vehicles. Class 3 operation subject Subject Area 4, Pipeline Operations, Skill Level 2, Supervising General Petroleum Operations, Supervising Tank Vehicles, Class 3 Operations, Supervising Pipeline Operations, Direct, Skill Level 3, Direct General Petroleum Operations, Direct Tanker Vehicles, Direct Class 3 Operation. So it becomes Direct in Class 3. Class 2 is Supervising, and Class 4 is Control, General Monitoring, Petroleum Operation, Controlling Class Tank Vehicles, Class 3 Pipelines, and Skill Level 5 Evaluating. Shows the Critical Task MOS Training Plan and Critical Task, the Order, and Advanced Initial Training, and Unit Training, monthly, semi-annually, and it also shows the Sustaining Trainings SL, complete correlation hierarchy. Shows the critical task plan for skill level 1, skill level 2, skill level 3 and 4 and 5. Alright, duty position trainings. The petroleum specialist is an S1. Foreman, training up merger to foreman. S2 is a foreman, S3 is a sergeant, S4 is a supervisor, and S is a petroleum operations sergeant. It goes from career progression to from private first class specialist, in 9210, sergeant 92F, staff sergeant 92F30, sergeant first class 92F40, major sergeant general to sergeant master sergeant, or MSG through sergeant general. Training guide goes over part 1 test list, duty position, cross training, column training, merger. Subject area, column, task, training, location, column. There is advanced initial training, trained in the unit, basic NCO course, advanced NCO course, sustaining training frequency are biannually, annually, semi-annual, quarterly, biannual, monthly, and weekly. And we looked at the career regression part, shows the subject area codes, which we looked at in the table of contents, and then it goes into task summary. We have Chapter 2, Training Guidelines, identify subject soldiers who must be trained, critical task, subject areas, initial and task, task summary, task number, task style, conditions, standard performance steps, performance measures, references, notes, soldiers' responsibility, NCO self-development, self-training, publication, commander's responsibility training support. This shows the different coloring bands for identification of piping in the pipelines. You have aviation, these fuel. They can also show the direction of flow in NATO, and stenciling on cars. Fuel Expedition Squad Book VA Form 5764, Moss Petroleum Specialist, we looked at that. The hands-on evaluation. The welding is the AIPI recommended ASIN 473, plan to do, no-go checklist. The ID teaching squad will be IG teaching, maintenance inspection calendar, go, no checklist, PHMS hazard, cert reviews, permit handling, custody, safety, material safety, hazmat. Alright, then we go back to my book and tanker char inspection petroleum facility. So we get this during the readiness assessment of the main priority, performing tanker car inspection field when the shipper's facility with the Department of Transportation will inspect the tanker car, prepare for the shipper's with the tanker shall be checked for registration, placarding assessment following with the tanker car investigation, Federal Railroad Administration, hazmat compliance, as well as hazmat incident in the field, DA form 5801. Tanker cars will be investigated with the non-destructive examination according to the American Petroleum Institute with a recommended practice 653 tank inspection, repair, alteration, restriction, DA form, FRA form 618086 and 618096. And this shows the ticketing program, PHMS off the ticket program, non-compliance statement of violation penalties and appended civil penalties. Shows the FSMSA, U.S. Stop Transportation, and then inspection reports for violation records, record individual alleged incident completions. We have, in the book it goes over my idea of the petroleum investigations and like Grand Tanker Car Commission. This is a chapter out of the book, which was inspection petroleum tanker for our facility. I'm trying to go through this fast. Alright, the accident interest investigation will be marked and tagged, and the plans for the PHMS process enforcement, compliant investigation, fitness inspection, priority inspection, joint inspection, activity reinspection, routine inspection, and history. Shows the Appendix A. Let's lead the inspection step list. Review of the company's documentation requesting new renewal special permit approval. Review of the company's incident accident inspection history, including past or open complaints. So if there's a problem on the job or an open complaint or a history, we have the map in the Northwestern Territory that's have been overwritten, but with the maintenance charts and actually legends and symbols. Target location special permit approval of the conduct fitness inspection may include multiple location company customer carriers warned, and note investigators will conduct visit unannounced to ensure that in either the normal day operation observed during inspection. Step 4, conduct a inspection company's overall operation, include practice procedure that would be authorized under the request of special permit approval, determine an adequate level of safety regarding operation under the request of special permit approval, including risk assessment, work case, the lease scenario, internal quality assurance measures, security policy, procedure with employee training, certification, determine alternative the option practices that would enable the company to operate, existing regulatory requirement instead of special permit approval, given the hazmat inspection FRA Form 618096F, inspector report of any of the violation Form 6180-110, violations of the FRA Form 6180-86 report, prosecution conduct FRA found by the U.S. Department of Hazmat incident, filing of the 5800 reports following appetite written. This slideshow is a quick look at how the strategy for training and accident investigation history will go. All right, revision sent to the oil gas committee. The documents are revision oil document investigation catalog, documented evaluated incident command emergency action plan assessment readiness visits. Revisions in the Oil Gas Commission documented in catalog, documented evaluated incident command system emergency action assessment and readiness assessment video visits. You have your accident investigation, complaint investigation, fitness inspection, priority inspection listed, joint inspection activity, reinspection, routine inspection following protocol, PHMSA, OHM, and inspection procedures. Maintenance investigation provisions to blueprint, facility blueprint, thesis, when in the petroleum investigation, repairs, alteration, maintenance, inspection, age of the equipment shall be tagged and updated to the blueprint, stenciled or colored and coded and documented. Use a maintenance table update, drawing table graphic symbols and color coded. Equipment checklist and history, compliance of the first and second offense, last official of data and inspected, and they will also get written into the logs, so the investigation history and history. So we have violation report, inspection report, hazmat incident complaint, investigator report, presentations, and we'll go back real quick. So, and then you have your valve tag details or inspection welding, and so here's the color code, and then you put the tag on it, and spray painting utensils, spray painting and markings. This is the Northwest Territory. In my Volume 3, there's a Petroleum Public Works Petroleum Product Division of the Fuel Storage Distribution Facility. And then there's Appendix C, the maintenance, and Appendix in Volume 1, a maintenance table. And we'll look at these together. So they show the item, paragraph, frequency, Army, Navy, and Air Force. And the paragraph explains how to do the connection, inspection check, and verify ensure the item inspection, how to do the ICE inspection. We have U.S. Department of Ticket for non-compliance. We have Operation PHMSA Officer Chapter 14 Ticketing Program, Ticketed Non-Compliance. We have USA Premise PHMSA Enforcement Data Cases. Proposed Civil Penalties shows the list of civil penalties and the operator case number, region, civil penalties, proposed date open. We have National Pipeline Mapping System, leapfrogging in states while during readiness assessment and inspections of petroleum facilities. We have the Pipeline Stakeholder Communication, which has regular oversight about pipeline safety programs, general public emergency officials, local officials, excavators, property developers, owners, pipeline safety advocates, state regulators, federal agencies, industry and conducts, community toolbox, hazmat enforcement action, searching, show the final orders, and the case number, the report date, company enforcement document type. And then we have United States National Response Center, shows the reports. And then we have U.S. Adams LSN Library. We have Adams US NRC, and that is that. So let's move on to what I wanted to show you in the books. So that was a quick look at the slideshow. We have DA form Deep APAM 71012 using supply system. There's 57 cards. These come in you can print these out on 3x5 notebook cards, and it shows as DA forms how to. Actually, let's move in like a little bit. It shows, gives you steps 1 through number of sheets, the issue, the number, how to fill out each, directions on how to fill out all the supply code. So there's, let's see, how to complete the DA forms, and there's for the for the petroleum, supply on hand, sub-hand receipt, change a document. Well, I don't have the actual document title, but I did this once. Then we have this is our USA appendix, UFC 3 4603 appendix maintenance table. Show the paragraphs. We have signings and marking frequency, monthly, annual. Filterization is the next head. Comes with filter separators. Shows inspection, cleaning, separator, cartridge time, colors your cartridge change in accordance, and shows changing operate filter A, B, C, and G, and F, and H. Filter sub heaters, meters, pumps is a good one. So manning. So let's go back to the field expedition log, checklist, go, and inspection at the time of daily, quarterly, monthly, annually. And then we'll get to, so we have control volumes, fuel additive injectors, and this is 82 rundown. There's like battalion, the Black Cat Division Battalion, and petroleum specialists. Let's move over to detailed drawings. This was the valve tag. We have, so this right here, we'd mark this up, say this right here, we take the whole blueprint, right? We take the whole blueprint, we take the drawing title, we update the date, we put the revisions of the inspection documented, we make a document in a table. So we go, say if it was a static electricity connection grounding, then there would be, shows the part location. You look up the part location on the blueprint, and you look at the maintenance index. So say it was a filter storage tank, and then this one would happen to be spiking. Let's see if we can't look at a storage tank skid for 91. Tanks shows petroleum base picture. Here's the storage tanks. In the notes would go the incident history, the stencil marking the valve tag, and this blueprint gets updated every time there's an investigation, and then the response plans also get updated with the revisions to the blueprint. So we're doing the revisions of the accident investigation on the blueprint, and for field expedition IG training log, you might want to start out with single parts, like label and identified blank. Use this with the maintenance identification. Read them. Take both books, appendix, volume 3 and volume 1, appendix, and then mark them out on the drawing, locate them, physical locator, and then physical location on the seam, plus the directions on maintenance and operation, which is covered in the maintenance. So, for example, vapor burners, inspect vapor burner, ensure the pilot flame system operating, forms duct dampeners, inspect and ensure of the no-go list on the standard training publication. So the no-go list looks like this. It goes over to standard training publication. So performance tasks for something like shows the caution, safety, DA forms, quantity. So let's move in on Okay, evaluation, C-task condition, environmental stewardship, good, no-go, review scraper, observe pipeline. So you mix the appendix maintenance position, you detail the drawing, label for make numerous copies of the drawing, label the direction, label the appendix maintenance, the full maintenance chart onto the detailed drawing in NCO course, and use the standard training public as a standard training publication. And then when it comes time to do the readiness assessment video, this book is my book, so the readiness assessment video comes down to doing the tanker car investigation and the Grand Tanker Car Commission. Detailed drawings. Let's go back to. Okay. Revision of the Oil Gas Commission catalog documented evaluated incident command system emergency action plan assessment readiness assessment videos and accident investigation histories are marked on the detailed new blueprint, and the blueprints are revised and sent to the Oil Gas Commission, where the emergency action assessment plan are reviewed and updated to the new compliance of the base. So and then civil penalties are dished out. Office of Hazmat Material Safety Administration. Let's close this. So I don't know if you catch my drift, but like these will be edited. Say we might put like blue color here or something like that with the sign and indication and stenciling, and it goes in the notes, the new notes. And every time we have an readiness assessment or an inspection visit, the new notes go on the notes on the new document, and then they are kept in the Oil quote Commission board for later inspection with the old and new and the reviews. And then so we went over the statement standard training publication no-go checklist, detailed blueprints, petroleum facility. This one is also a monthly inspection checklist for tanker inspection. We read my Grand Tanker Car Commission videos the other day. We have the appendix. We have petroleum engineering. What's else? So civil penalties. Pause the tape there. Okay, so with the problems in accident investigation, there will be civil penalty first and second offense, like you heard in the book. Those will be textbooks. Or the Office of Grand Commission Tanker Car. And this is just a quick review. I might build on these, like for real. I wanted to mix the Northern Weatherstern and mark them up. See, we were going to draw on these. That's what I mean. Like, say, you have the drawing, we'll mark like something like that. Well, undo. So we'd mark up, like, say, I don't have another. I should have dropped more into this. We'll we do the sign and marketing, color up and marking labels on the pipes with the valve tag, stenciling, and painting, and that goes on the new blueprint. And the the planning and for the investigation is basically a maintenance inspection list with standard training publication for the 92S and civil penalties that will be assessed on the critical task list, and petroleum base orientation is given with the blueprint given to the skill levels as a standard training publication. And then the standard training publication has hands-on evaluations and skill levels, duty positions, the task labors that holds the permits. And I read the oil cash commissioners. If you read the books, you'll hear the whole story. For instance, I took out the tanker car inspection petroleum facilities. I'm trying to explain this the best I can. And so over here I have detailed drawings. So same file, but I pulled them out as so we'd have API welding inspection, in IG teaching this, and I hope that's good enough for now. I just want to make a short tape.